Good afternoon and welcome to the Developer Show, a show where we showcase upcoming developments, talk investments, and show you how you can find yourself in the latest offering for Galencia Estates, and that is Palm View. As you've seen, we've decided to do something different with you guys here today. And what we've decided to do is take you along with us to show you these different developments and show you how you can find yourself lounging in the pool, standing in front of the fountain, and enjoying some of the offerings Galencia is bringing to the table today. Also, ladies and gentlemen, while we're standing outside here, you can see just how much attention to detail Galencia has brought when it comes to the security, when it comes to the electric fence, when it comes to the wrought iron gates. Galencia has spared no expense to make sure that when you do live in this development, you feel comfortable and you feel secure. So let's head on in, let's speak to some of the guys that are involved with Galencia, and let's talk a little bit more about something that might be your next home. And gentlemen, as you can see, as soon as you come through the gating, it is still boomed off. You're right next to your security guard. There's no expense that's been spared, as I've mentioned before. You really are going to feel comfortable. You're going to feel secure. There are people here that are out to look after you and look after your family. Ladies and gentlemen, we are joined in by Mr. Martin Klein, one of the sales executives here. We are trying to keep our social distancing and adhere to all of the safety protocols, so we've thrown a mask on each. Unfortunately, I don't have the nice branded one, but I'm definitely going to get myself one of those.
You have to.
Martin, thank you so much for taking some time out to join us. I really appreciate it. What I'd like to start off with is a question I start off with all the times whenever I've been doing the development show, and that is, tell us a bit about yourself, tell us about Galencia, and tell us what a client can expect if they decide to go down this journey with you.
Okay, so yeah, I'm Martin Klein. I've been with the company since July. I came out of aviation before this. What the people can expect with Galencia, we've been in South Africa for the past 19 years. With a new development with Palm View, clients can expect luxurious apartments, modern furnitures, spacious rooms, and then also the landscaping is very fantastic as well. Yeah.
You know, it's been a pleasure doing this in person instead of our usual Zoom call, because you really do get a feel, now that I'm standing here, just how nice and peaceful and serene the area is. We've got a beautiful fountain behind us. So, Palm View, latest development, how many units can we expect in here?
In total, there's 189 units, which is 27 blocks. So we have 1 bed, 1 bath, 2 bed, 2 bath, and then 3 bed, 2 baths as well.
Okay, so you've definitely covered all your bases and amenities. So if I decide to purchase in here, I mean, the houses are beautiful. I have seen the houses. You guys are definitely going to be able to see those houses as well. If I decide to purchase in here, what amenities are available to me?
For the amenities, okay, so we have the clubhouse. The clubhouse comes with a kitchen and a boardroom. It comes with a key display area as well as with a swimming pool as well in the estate.
And you can book that clubhouse. So if I'm having a function here, if I'm having a birthday, I'm allowed to book the clubhouse.
You can book it out for the whole day and then probably out around about 10 or 11 o'clock.
Beautiful. Now, another thing I wanted to ask is before we look at the units, let's talk pricing. What kind of pricing can I expect?
Okay, so the unit starts off at, for the 1 bed, 1 bath, starts at 999, so just below $1 million. 2 bed, 2 bath will start at 1.660, and then your 3 bed, 2 bath starts at 1.850.
That is almost a perfect segue to run right into the units. But before we do that, I wanted to touch on location. We're in the heart of Four Ways.
Yes.
Talk to me about why this location and what this location is going to offer different people who are going to move in here.
Okay, so what Galencia does is we try to get in the heart, like you said, in the heart of Four Ways. So everything is close by. We have Monte Casino close by, we have Leaping Frog, we have Cedar Square. So everything is within the area, so about 10 minutes away from the highways as well. So everything is, like, it's a very lively neighborhood as well. So we try and keep everything within the area, or 10 kilometers radius.
Well, on that note, I think it's time to take a look at the units. Here we are at one of their 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom offerings. Let's take a look. So outside, a really nice feature that I've found is they've actually placed the geyser and the gas outside of the unit. So you never need to worry about a geyser burst, you never need to worry about a gas leak. It's placed outside the unit, completely safe, and there are 2 lockable doors, which is really nice to know. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, unit number 1. The door that I've seen they've done something different with is that they actually put skirting around the door, which looks really nice, looks really unique, and also it does look luxurious, like Martin had mentioned. Really sturdy door, really nice lock. Come on in. The kitchen, immediately you can see they've taken a lot of time and they've paid a lot of attention to detail. We've got some beautiful Caesar stone countertops. The water doesn't come with the house. When you purchase a house here, you're going to get a bottle of champagne, you're going to get some balloons, they're going to make it feel like an occasion. But as I mentioned, they've got beautiful Caesar stone countertops. They've got soft closing doors. You don't need to worry about the slams when you're cooking, when you're getting ready, when you're getting your Jamie Oliver on. We've all done it. We've opened a drawer, and slammed it closed. You don't need to worry about it. They have thought of that. Another thing that they've thought of, and this does come standard, ladies and gentlemen, you don't need to option this in, it's included in the price, is this right here. Guess where the fridge is? Built-in fridge, right there, hidden away, so you don't need to worry about anything unsightly, spoiling the attention to detail they've paid here. Again, you've got a double basin, really big, really easy, nice to know. Space for an appliance, but not just one appliance, 2 appliances. Here is your dishwasher, also hidden away, you don't need to worry about it. As we carry on, 4-top stove burner, and another thing that really speaks volumes about the attention to detail they've paid is these are your holders for your spice trays, for your serving spoons, and not only can you move them around, you can also take them right off. Take them outside to where you're going to have a brine, but we'll be talking about the garden area in just a bit. Let me put this down. Another thing I did want to show you is this is your extractor. It turns on immediately when you pull it out, and when you put it back in, it turns off. Comes with a light, there's a switch here and a switch there that controls speeds as well. That's all thought of. It's a really cool attention to detail, and I must admit, I love it. Let's move on to the lounge suite. Now, the wall color is not standard, but it does showcase you just how nice and just how much time you can put into making this your home. Here we go, massive lounge, especially for these types of units. Usually when you're purchasing units into these complexes, you need to worry about the size, and here you don't. These are very, very spacious. You can easily fit one of your L-shaped couches in here. This is your wall unit. This again does not come standard, but it's here to give you an idea of what you can do in these units. Plenty of space, as we've seen. Another feature I want to point out, and my cameraman's going to turn around, is take a look at the beautiful chandeliers there in the kitchen. Absolutely stunning. Again, plenty of space, plenty of light. This is also something I've found, specifically when I'm looking for my own homes, that there's a lot of trouble finding homes that are bottom floor, ground floor, with light. And there's plenty of light in here. So a window here, here's your sliding doors to go to the garden area, which I'm very keen for you to see. Now immediately, you can see there's space here to sit down, enjoy yourself, enjoy the outdoors. You've got a storage cupboard here for a little bit more stuff that you don't want to bring indoors, you don't want to do to your house. Let's take a look at the garden. Massive wrap around garden. As you can see, this is not something that comes standard with every single house, so it's very nice to see how Galencia has optimized their usage of space to make sure that they can give the ground floor units gardens like this. Let's take a look at how far this goes. Right over here is another feature I quite like, and that is it's a space to put your laundry. It's not going to dirty the garden, it's not going to mess up your feng shui. You've got a little spot here, you can put your laundry, you can put some other stuff here that you'd like to store. Really nice to see their utilization of space. And here we go, the back side of the patio leads us straight into the master bedroom. A theme of plenty of space for your kings and your queen size beds, and a bathroom en suite. Now the bathroom, the first thing I want to mention is really solid door, beautiful. And another thing that you've seen and paid attention to is the mirror. For everybody purchasing this as a couple, you know your wife or your girlfriend is going to love doing their makeup in a mirror like this. You've got a shower in and a walk-in shower, massive, beautiful, really nice. Some storage in the back for your laundry bin, and we're going to go and take a look at our second bedroom. Here we are, second bedroom, again, nice soft close cupboards. Another thing I wanted to point out is how much thought went into the plug positionings in your bedrooms. It's something you don't think of until you need it, and you can see that there's a plug point here. There's also 2 plug points on either side of the bed. So if you do want to put up your flat screen TV or watch some TV in bed on those rainy, stormy nights, you can. You've got plug points for your lamps. You don't need to worry about this. And once again, huge high ceilings, big bedrooms, and this is the second bedroom. So it's really nice to see that that's available. Let's take a look at the bathroom. Second bathroom comes again with the beautiful mirror that turns on. You've got a shower and you've got a bath. And what's really nice about the shower is it really is a special occasion when you can open your doors just like that. So it's really nice to see the thought that they put in there. Here we are with Lorato Janda. Lorato is also one of the sales executives for Galencia. And Lorato, I wanted to ask you, what is your favorite feature of this house?
Favorite feature of Palm View, I think it's everything. It's everything. The way they've done this development is absolutely spectacular. I think if I were to name a few, would be the signature mirrors. Yeah, because I mean, makeup, facials.
I even like those signature mirrors.
Yeah, right. The cupboards, the appliances that they have fitted in the units, that's also something very unique. Not every development does do. So those are like my main ones, but everything is beautiful here.
And those are also quite big selling points. When customers come to view and they see this, those are the things that captures their heart and makes them want to buy it. So if I wanted to purchase into here, when can I move in? When is this development ready? Is it ready currently?
So we have phases that are available. We do have people already living in the estate that is phase 1, phase 2. We are finishing phase 3 and 4 and phase 5 as well. So there's 5 phases in this development, and ideally they will be completed by February.
Completed by February?
Yes, but once we're done with the phase, people are able to move in.
So there's still time. If you're out there and you're busy selling your house and you're looking for your next unit, there is still time. Contact Lorato. Lorato, the other thing I wanted to ask is for our viewers who are still on the wall and they're looking at this and like, this is absolutely stunning, but I want to take a look at some other freestanding houses. You know, maybe I still want to shop around. What are the pros of purchasing within the development, within this estate, within Palm View, over just purchasing a normal house on the side of the road and moving in there?
With Palm View and probably purchasing with the development, I would always say it's more for security purposes. I mean, we've seen in videos trending of like house break-ins, it's more on the standalone home. So I think here you actually have much more security because there's neighbors, and you also have a body corporate that governs the estate. So yeah, in those, I would say that actually is one of the pros of buying within a development.
I've also noticed CCTV around here.
Yes, so we have CCTVs around, and we have 24-hour security, boundary walls, more on the security side, so there's very intense security.
So no reason to even lock your doors, CCTV.
Yes.
Another thing I wanted to ask you is from an investment perspective, what makes this a good investment? Because when you're purchasing, I think a lot of people, especially the newer generation, is starting to look at houses as in, hey, this is a nice place I want to live.
Yes.
But what happens in 10, 15 years time when I sell? Am I going to be stuck with something that's going to be difficult to sell? So from an investment point of view,
Yes.
how is this looking?
Okay, first of all, I think, let me just say, investing with property is one of the best investments that anyone can look into, rather than investing your money on shares or anything like that, which could obviously go up and down anytime. But with property, I mean, you are secured in putting your money this side. So with this development, it is in 4 ways, and it's closer to Lanseria. Lanseria is going to be an international airport. So a lot of people are going to be moving this side. So investing here, and probably in 10, 15 years time, your property would have doubled by then.
You know, you mentioned that Lanseria Airport, and I think it's so crucial actually, because a lot of people might forget or not even know that with the Fourways Mall remodeling, with Lanseria about to become an international airport, with Steyn City just up the road, I think any property you purchase in Fourways is going to be a good investment because everything is going to double in value. We've heard so many times, we've read people saying this is going to be the next Sandton, Fourways is going to be the next central business district.
Yes.
So really it's so nice to see that Galencia has not only been able to put an estate in Fourways because land is at a premium, put it at such an affordable price and make it so big. How did you guys manage to make these units so large?
Okay, so in previous developments that we used to kind of make the spaces smaller and have more units. But with Palmview, it was a little bit of a different approach. We decided on having only 189 units in this development, so that's something very unique. And also we've given more space inside the homes, outside the homes, so people don't feel like they need to leave their homes just to get air. At least you have the air inside and outside your home.
I mean, I'm absolutely loving sitting on the veranda here, the porch, the stoep,
I know,
and just
right?
enjoying the sunshine, enjoying the breeze. No, it's stunning in here. Another question I wanted to ask is for first-time buyers. You've told me it's a bit of a passion of yours, you know, helping these first-time buyers achieve their dreams. What advice would you give them? If there was one piece of advice, or even two if you've got more, what advice would you give first-time buyers who are looking to purchase into property?
Okay. So one, the first advice is that if you have a good credit history, let's talk. We always are open for consultation. We do require a 20,000 Rand deposit, which is refundable to whoever would have bought the home. We would take you through a process of obviously applying for your bond. We have a specific bonds department that will do that for the people. So we would coach people from the beginning to the end of the process. So no need to worry for a first-time buyer. I know people sometimes want to buy without getting the proper consultation. So we would take them through that, even guide them through the whole process of purchasing and even with the handover of the home.
It's really nice to see the amount of effort Galencia puts into dealing with their clients and making sure they're comfortable throughout the process, because a lot of people are scared of getting into that situation where I've now put down my offer to purchase, and as soon as everything's signed and sealed, you don't really hear from your estate agent or your realtor. They're not really interested in taking you further, or even they're not really even interested in helping you achieve the dream and making sure you're comfortable in that. So it's really nice to hear the amount of effort Galencia puts into it.
Yeah, we definitely go all out. We believe in keeping good relationships. It's actually one of our taglines. Say good people with good people, good business with good business.
You know, it's very nice to hear that you do that, because you made some time for us today to come. You put the show house on pause so that we can do this and show the different clients who jump onto private property what they can get into if they go down this road with Galencia. And that leads me to my last question before we cut and take a greater view of this estate. And that is, you've got a relationship with private property. You've had it for quite some time now. How has it helped your marketing?
How has it helped? I don't think we would be selling out as much as we are without private property, honestly speaking. Even with this development, as much as we are still busy with the phases, but we're almost sold out. So that's how much private property has been helped, a lot of help to us. So yeah.
Right, I love hearing that, and I hope we continue to have you sold out. I know that you obviously now finishing up with this development.
Yes.
What other developments has Galencia got in play?
Okay, so we have plans to develop early next year in Midrand. We will have beautiful, probably Palmview standard, if not better, in Midrand, and we also have plans to develop in Cape Town, Durban, and Pretoria.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Galencia knows exactly what they're doing. 14 developments previously. This is now coming into their 15th and 16th, as Lorato's mentioned. Guys, let's take a look around Palmview, explore with us, and we hope to see you next time on the Developer Show. Lorato, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I can't wait to see the other ones.
All right, let me show you around then.
Everyone at home, thank you and goodbye.